What up, guys? Yeah, who needs pants? I never had pants on in my whole life. That is a fact. What up, band EVE character? How are you doing? Let's close that. Wait, didn't the thumbnail change? What? Oh yeah, it did. Now I don't know why. So every single game that I try to join, I have delay right now. Like I tested my internet. I have internet. Like it doesn't seem to be a connection problem. It's more to like maybe Steam or Vermintide servers. So I'm gonna play some True Solo. That was the plan. We can try again playing public in an hour's time. How's everyone doing? Hello there, CNX. Of course, Gotti, Anton, Muckluck. Wait here, Muck, let me just try and see here. Just sign into chat, open web browser, blah blah blah. Slash mod guns. Oh, maybe it's not that, I forgot. Slash add maybe? Add moderator. Oh, I forgot the command. Heading mods YouTube. I just need the command. I don't want to watch it. I guess we have to watch a YouTube video, guys. Yeah, I know how to do it. I just give me the freaking command. I've already put him in there. It's a chat moderator, goddamn. I give up. I'll do that some other time. We can do that when we're ending the stream. I'm too lazy to do it right now. It's only gonna be for a few hours. It's been a long day, man. Been working quite a bit recently. Been very, very active in the last few days. Let's see here. Must apply the perfect True Solo hat. Yes, yes. I'm pretty good, Smarty. How are you doing? How's the map coming along in Warcraft 3? Lol. Finished any more classes?
If I'm not mistaken, Worsley is even larger than during the Umbrus.
Nah, it's looking fine here. See that? Oh, it's sort of went in slow motion for me.
Carillion, about that last sojourn in Castle Drakenfeld.
You needn't waste your time. We've nothing to discuss.
This is very weird. This is very weird. Doesn't seem to be a performance issue. I don't know. You know that feeling when Vermintide feels sort of unresponsive? I don't know how to explain it. I can't put my finger on it. Play. There's spawn tweaks. Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that off. Still figure out the ability ideas. How to get those hearts around your gear. Oh, the hearts. Oh, you just click F, and then you favorite the gear, and then it will appear first in your inventory. So let's say, like my inventory looks kind of fucked up right now because I have another mod on that's called Any Weapons. So you can see all weapons, but you just hover over and click F. But like you see that? Like the game is like reacting so slowly. Like even when opening menus, there's something's not right. Sorry, but something's wrong with the Vermintide right now. Let me just see here. Maybe it's a mod. Could be a mod issue. Let's see here. Also, maybe I should close this just because this is CPU heavy. I don't think it's that, but still, can't hurt. I think I had photo mode on. Did you see how long it took it to load all the mods there? That's fucking weird. Like I was gonna stream several hours ago, but like it was only due to these performance issues. But it doesn't seem to be a PC issue, so what the fuck? The game is loud? Damage team. What do you mean the game is pretty loud? Like the in-game? Wait, I think I know why. Wait a sec. I forgot. Actually, I know why. Apologies. I forgot to change this. There we go. Now the game will sound normal. It's because in Counter-Strike, when I'm using a headset, I use sound compression. Because otherwise, you literally need to blast your ears in order, if you want to be able to both hear like people walking, right? Which is super important in Counter-Strike. If you want to be able to hear that, then all gunshots are so loud that you will have no hearing when you turn 60, right? So for that reason, I use sound compression so I can turn the sound down further and have sort of, you know, both gunshots and sort of the sneaky sounds be more equal in volume, if that makes sense. Anyways, let's try and see if this made a difference. Oh, it also prevents you from salvaging the item. I actually didn't know that. But that makes sense. But that's because I only have reds, so I can't salvage. Like, there's no button to press to salvage anyways. But it's pretty useful just so you can, you know, re-roll a couple of items and they'll appear in the top of your inventory. Like, did you see how the screen is lacking? Like every once in a while. Like that. There we go. Like, I don't understand what's going on here. Let's try and cap it there. I don't think it's a graphics issue. So my PC should be able to run everything on Ultra. That's what I usually do without any issues. Screw this. I'm gonna turn everything on. Last restart. Next, I'll play. I promise. I'll play now. I'll just disable everything except True Solo, and then hope for the best. Going to only play solo, or will there be some matches with viewers at the end? Maybe. Yeah, assuming I can get the game to work right now, then like even this window looks like it's lagging with these particle effects. Or is it just me? Am I crazy? Or maybe it's supposed to look like that. I don't know. Let's see. So we'll just apply. Killbots, we need that one. Flight is always nice to have. Don't need any of those. Need that to restart. There's so many mods that are broken right now, it's really annoying. Choose solo. Don't need save weapons. Had control and have... Deep mutators, that could be kind of nice to have actually. I think that's about it, right? Third person equipment, don't need that. Yeah, that's about it. That should... If it doesn't work now, then I don't know. Then we'll just play with lag, I guess. Real wholesome house. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for all the content. Well, thank you very much, my friend. Joey Joe. And apologies for... I don't know why I always have issues when I'm streaming. There's always something wrong when I'm streaming. At least, in good news, assuming those... What? There must have been a mod that I accidentally left, didn't turn off. That crashes the game. What? That's good. That's all good. That's good. That shouldn't be a problem. Mission timer just in case. Good, good, good. Don't need parry indicator. Item filter. Turn that off. Vermintide reloaded. Yeah, okay, that's the one. That crashes the game at the moment. So do I, Butterman. I'm watching from the Black Sea Coast, Russia. Nice content. I learned a lot from it. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Heaven. All the way over in Russia. At the Black Sea. Interesting. One that literally had broken in the name, so I think narrowing the mod list a good amount. Yeah, exactly. That's the more players mod. That had that issue. Okay, let's see. Actually looks... Yeah, you see, this everything is running smoothly now, you see? Before, the particle effects even there were like... sort of, yeah, jittery. So whatever we did, I think it worked, and everything is still on high. Perfect. Nice. I can play the game now. Yay. Just gonna turn my... Go.
Bit of rain today.
Nice, 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 nice. This makes me happy. What are you slurping there, boy? It's... Whoa, shit. Plain old boring tea. It's a great idea to look before you try to grab something. Now half this cup of tea is on my floor. Not even kidding. But thanks for asking. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. I promise we will get to play Vermintide momentarily. Gonna warm up here. Fort Braxton broke legend. That's fine. True solo. Yes, that's good. Nice. I now empathize more with my pain. I'm good. The only thing I care about is that internet thing, and we finally we heard back from them. Because like, now my chair is screwing me over. There we go. So we finally have word from them, and can actually confirm, assuming enough people in the apartment sort of green light it, then we can actually have fiber optic network again. And god damn it, I've been missing fiber optic network, because then you just know it's not the internet. You just know it's not your internet. Internet is fine. That's not the issue, right? Like every time I have just a tiny bit of lag, I'm like, is it my internet? Is it my internet? Because, you know, my phone. Wonder what he used them for. By the end of the stream, that glass will break if you keep being so loosey-goosey with it. Yeah, probably. And like someday I'll smash my screen sitting with this butterfly knife and doing like this. Seems pretty likely. Or like playing with my samurai sword or some shit. Oh, what I did not see though, that some of it also went on the table. Yeah. One day we will play Vim. What advice would you give when playing on Kata? Stick with your team. Know your role. Very important. Know your role. So if you're the special guy, that's what you need to focus. So there we go. If you're playing Ironbreaker, you need to make space so that the other guys can kill specials. So you need to make sure that you know what is your primary job. Of course, communication is also important. Try using your mic if you have one. Otherwise, use these. So like, you know, come here. That can be really useful to spam if you're in trouble and you have no mic. And I would say go for it. Go for it. Don't hold back. Try your best. Try to make sure your position isn't too far away from the team, not too far back, not too far forward. Try the best you can to be willing to adjust. I haven't played through solo in ages, so this is it's gonna be interesting. At least the game is running exactly like it's supposed to. That's a good start. Well, I did not hear that strangler at all, whatsoever. Nor did I get the message that's supposed to warn me when there is a strangler. Did anyone else hear it, or was it just because I was talking and I couldn't hear it over my own voice? Dare me to pick up a grim? I'll pick up a grim, no problem. Paper towel at the computer, kinda sus, bro. I mean, I guess you can look at it that way, but when you're as retarded as I am, you need paper towel at your computer. I can show you guys the little shortcut here. Assuming I don't fuck it up, of course. Which I did, just to be... in case you were wondering. There we go. So why the bot's not dead?
Mine is a tale of
there we go.
a runner draws near.
It's a nice little shortcut. I'm not gonna take it, but there we go. UI back.
Strangler.
Come here, assassin.
My bow reaches where your hit cannot, Strangler.
So I want to grab items. But if I was actually trying to get a win on the official run, then I would have gone that way. Salt by approves. Okay, I'm glad. Was just double checking because like I legitimately did not hear that strangler. I was not prepared for it whatsoever. See how quickly my ulti came back up? This is the power of the cleave. Ah, of course, he jumps down on the other side. I'm not trying to speedrun, just so you guys know. We're just trying to, you know, just a normal, regular run, but just solo, right? Oh, he needs it. Activate that attack. Now the gunner is gonna start shooting. Here, positioning is everything. It was very intentional that I went exactly where I went in that moment. To isolate the angles. So like, by moving over here, I know the assassin can only come from one viewpoint, right? So I don't have to worry about over there. So when you hear an assassin in a situation like that, what direction you move in really matters. Yeah, just what? There we go. Just a little side tip. Come on, motherfucker, entertain me. And there's the thing called options. Options. Oops. It's too much noise to hear the strangler. Yeah, that's possible. Do I have the MMO names on? Yeah, I think I have the MMO names not on by accident. It's not that it really makes a difference, but... Yeah, I agree. I do have headphones if you guys, like, if it's annoying. If you guys can hear the game through the mic, then I can put on headphones. Like, I don't mind. I'll do it for the stream. But personally, I just prefer... Like I prefer the feeling... Oh my god. The feeling of speakers.
That's good.
But I know that when it gets competitive, then always headset. If you really care about the win, then it's always better with the headset. It has way better location hearing. It's been so long since that was risky. Ouch. Oh shit, where the fuck did that storm wind come from? Did not. Oh, it came from over there. Ah, not perfect, but just give me a chance here to get warmed up. It's been so long since I've done True Solo, man. I miss it. Get a boss here. That's a patrol, so we are not gonna get a boss. Just because we can. What? Why am I not invisible? There we go. And goodbye, patrol. No reason I did that, just other than feeling like it. Oh shit. There we go. Gonna show you guys my favorite spot in this map. Some of you have probably seen it before, if you've watched other streams, but nonetheless, this is the first glitch spot I ever found, and I absolutely loved it. It's the best view in Vermintide. Every hero can get there. I legitimately, every time I play this map, I go there. Just because I can. even when it makes absolutely no sense. Your team will be like, how the fuck did you get up there? There we go. And around there. And up here. And that'll give me a chance to read chat real quick. While we look at the beautiful catapult. Okay, let's see here. How do you change FOV? The field of view, you can do that in video here. Field of view, right here. Option to recommend using headphones that have directional sound for games. That seems super useful for not getting strangled. Yeah, like if you're competitively speaking, headphones are way better than speakers. I just, when I'm relaxing, I just prefer speakers. I feel like it's more comfortable for the ear in the long term. Can you show us some solo high weave runs? We can give it a shot. I've always used dual daggers for shade. Sword and dagger, really that much better. Yes, Asturi, sword and dagger is significantly better than dual daggers. I think everyone started with dual daggers, myself included. But the sword and dagger can do everything the dual daggers can do, and more. So in that sense, they're only better once you get used to it. But they're harder to get used to. But it's worth it. See, so handy speakers. Is it a challenge or are you playing solo for practice? No, I'm just playing solo for practice and for the stream. Because I was lacking in official matches before. But I don't think I will, because now we fixed the mod problem. Vermintide on Xbox. Gameplay. Kata. If you have 5.1 or 7.9 speakers, could be fun to troll your neighbors with Kyrillian. How you never tag stuff. I have it bound to 2 keys so I can hit it at all times. Tagging saves me all the time. Yeah, I tag stuff all the time. Literally, like when I'm streaming, it's different. I'm not really concentrating right now. I'm just playing. Any advice for Foot Knight and Huntsman? I can't for the life of me figure out those classes. Yeah, we can play some Huntsman later, and I'll show you. Both in the game is that 0 ammo. You still have an arrow in hand, but the character is just refusing to shoot it. Guess Kyrillian is saving one in the chamber. I mean, usually you can sort of do like this, and then it should work again with the arrow. Oh, that was really a bad angle. Holy shit. Oh shit, this is a bad position to be in. Okay. Need to find some healing. We lost all our temporary HP while talking. What, did I accidentally attack there? Fuck. That's not good. Oops. That was also done. There we go. Again, that was not very well played either. But again, I'm a little bit out of practice, I will admit. I'll get there. What? I get hit way too much. Way more than I should. Okay. Wow. Like, why would the assassin go there? What the fuck? That caught me off guard. I was not prepared for this. Why would it go down there? Okay. That was pathetic. But that was the warm-up run. Addicted to the mist for fast cooler. Yeah, I was using the mist now because I wanted to showcase it. But normally, when I'm soloing, I actually prefer Cloak of Pain for situations like that versus bosses. So if I'm solo, I actually prefer the other quite often. But really, I was just playing like a scrub. That's the truth. But I did expect that I was going to play like a scrub. If you want to see talents, it's like this. Pretty straightforward. Clean mousepad, yes. There we go. Let's go fuck some shit up. Something funny about bows in the game. Read that. How can you miss true solo if you do it right now? Yeah, I haven't done true solo in ages. That's why. Spend so much time focused on what video to make. Like as I talked about earlier, I used to. Like I would sit for a week, if that's what it took, to get the perfect true solo run, right? Like for the 200 video. I think no, for the 100 video, I think. And like it didn't matter how long it took. Like I would spend 12 hours in a single day just doing the same challenge, if that's what it took to actually beat it, just to get the video. But I don't have the time to do that anymore. I don't have 12 hours to do that. Oops. Oh well, guess we're not taking the shortcut today. Also, did I click the... Yeah, I did. Also, I think I'm so used to playing with one talent that every time I use this talent, it's like, oh yeah, it doesn't work that way. It's sort of ingrained in me that the first attack deals a lot of DPS. Knife, all my equipment just hit 300 power. Nice! Now the game begins. What should I work on next? Red items? Yeah, red items and re-rolling your items. So you wanna, it's good to have a little bit of variety when it comes to the trinket. You wanna have one with curse resistance, of course. Oh, one sec, just need to focus here because I don't know where the assassin is. Nice. That was stupid. Could have had the assassin kill there. Oh, I managed to push it, but now I'm stuck. That was close. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me that that assassin didn't die there. You got to be fucking shitting. Come here, assassin. Sometimes I really hate assassins. And not for the reasons one would think. I fucking hate how random they are. Like, they will just sometimes make a turn that makes no sense. 2 guaranteed health pots here. Always good to know. That is a troll. Ouch. Oh, I've lost one life. Oh, I'm just terrible right now. Holy shit. Wow. What the fuck just happened? What? What? I should be dead now. I should be very dead right now. Why am I not dead? Oh well, I guess. Let's see what happens. It was intentional, guys. This was 200 IQ glitch strategy that I just haven't shared with you guys before, you know? Wonder if that leech can even grab me from up there. Let's see if there's a way out of here. Can't you see I'm trying? Nope, there's like a weird ass wall there. Nope, can't get up there. That's weird. Nope. Nope, it would appear I'm stuck in a little triangle right here. Oh well.
There are packs sworn everywhere right now, and if it wasn't
Well, haven't tried that before.
I'd suggest you get out and make sure.
But if you 4% attack speed, 4% crit chance, you're not that much weaker. Yeah, it's about the same. That's right. The only difference between red, the drop rate is dumb. You think? I mean, you have no like the drop rate used to be way worse than it is now in terms of red items. Like they increased the red item drop rate significantly compared to when the game was new. And the red item isn't better than an orange one. It's just cheaper to re-roll it. Right? It's easier because it always rolls max, so you don't have to spend, you know, as many rolls in order to get the properties you want. So if you have an orange one that's, you know, rolled pretty well, then instead of re-rolling that one, craft a new one and re-roll that instead. That's way better. That way you have... Oh, I forgot to kill the bots. Can't help myself.
Kill the Hooknut! Make it suffer! Don't let it hit you!
I'm trying to show you a trick here. See if we can isolate all of them. Almost. A little bit awkward. Oh, nailed it. Explode! No! The assassin was too... I was too far away from the explosion. I tried to do a calculated move with the barrel, but... Really? I felt like I was close enough there. But it was a pretty sick ulti though. But it's like a trick where if you have a lot of elites after you, like Storm Remnants for example, and then you want them to be as concentrated as possible, right? Which is another thing. Why did I go out of invis when attacking them? I'm not sure. But by actually getting the Storm Remnants to crawl over something, you know, they'll try to surround you naturally, right? So they'll spread out sort of and try to surround you. But when you sort of go over a barrier, like jumping down there, for example, where there's only one pathing for the enemy minions, that means all of them will sort of move into like one singular spot, and that way you can sort of concentrate all of the enemy minions in a single space. Like if I had a bomb there, I could have one-shot the entire patrol with one bomb, because I could concentrate the max damage at the spot where they all jump down, and then I would get the equivalent of, you know, throwing a bomb directly at a storm vermin, but for the whole horde. So that's another good trick. Go away, bots. Also, there we go. Let's get that out. Okay, I want a good run here, so I'm just gonna talk a little bit less just for this one run here, if that's okay.
mayfly brains. We've wandered off again. Cup hiding in the shadows, assassin.
Oh, I didn't have a push there. I was out of stamina because of the block. Otherwise, I had the assassin. Where are you? Oh! Come on! That was just plain old bad luck. Like, how quickly was that assassin back?
Avoid the siege lines by taking a secret path down by the river. Chances are the rat men know.
There we go.
They just can't be choosers.
It's because I've locked one of the wheels. Yeah. Okay. Pipe. True solo. Auto kill bots.
Are
There
you
we go.
sleepy, mayflies? We've work to do.
So now I'm starting to get mad at myself. I just need a proper run here.
Hail, Queen. Shield you from sight.
Why did I not activate Invis there? That was a backstab.
Disgusting little bomb.
There's a straggler coming.
Lots of movement here. Yeah. It's a gutter runner in here.
Thanks for the warning game before the storm literally right behind me. Always nice with the storm fiend. You can use to help you kill all the trash. Not a very good place to fight it up there though.
Wrangler, bring it down. Don't let it touch me.
Getting hit by trash minions. Come here. Stop moving. Good. Seem to recall leaving
A strangler
No, no healing over there.
Kill it swiftly.
There we go. Okay, we're back in business. Dual daggers elf is actually 2 party 2 knights.
Don't let it touch me.
And sorry for being behind on chat, but I just want one good run here, and I promise I'll read it all. It's very hard to hear where minions are coming from without the headset. I'll admit that. I wasn't even sure if that strangler was in front of me or behind me. You've gotta be fucking shitting me. I went in this before it started shooting. It should have stopped shooting there. What? I'm just... Ah! You guys remember me saying that gunners were the minions that I hated the most in the tier list? Now you know why. There's nothing that can screw you over more than a gunner placed in an annoying, like at an annoying time, right? Like I hate gunners so much. Gunners are the fucking worst. Oh, well, thank you very much, Kaiser. Appreciate that. And for some reason, the game is just only giving me gunners right now. That's also unlucky. Assassin spawning right as my ulti is being used, which means I won't have it if I need it. Worst case scenario. Okay, I have it now. The vermin gods are watching. Quantum had to commentate a party having 2 knights per create an additional party to keep the ratio in check. What the hell are you guys talking about? The gunners lately, if they start to spin up their minigun, they just keep shooting straight. They should stop, but they don't. Yeah, okay. The game knows my weak point. That's good thinking. That's good thinking, Guts here. Why did I not think of this? It's really insane as how many gunners I'm getting.
Strangler!
What? 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 No fucking way. I was nowhere. That's bullshit right there. That's bullshit right there. Did you see the distance between it and me when it grabbed me? That's some BS right there, but it's okay. It was a decent run, at least. So now I'm more relaxed.
Bit of rain today.
That's we're winning now. I can feel it. Gunners are taking their revenge. Sorry, did I miss something important in chat? That looks good. It's looking good.
Right now, Fort Braxton.
I can admit when I screw up. I can admit when fuck, I missed the timing there. I fucked it up. But sometimes this game, sometimes.
The bastion in Imperial hands. The main approach is likely chopped.
To be fair, it was a risky move, not waiting, but actually going again, like towards the Strangler.
Defend the fort.
That was definitely a risky move, but I only did that because I felt comfortable with the timing.
This potion smells foul.
That me and that jump just aren't friends today. To be fair, it's not exactly easy, but see if we can do the beginning here quickly. Just so you don't have to watch the same stuff again and again.
A gutter runner is here.
I really want to beat it before we move on, and then I'll play some, try and check the official realm.
Mike,
Whoops, that was close. What? It died? Not this time. I'm scared of the assassin. There we go. So we're on our way, assuming we don't get a bus. Of course we do. Okay, I spawn. I'm not gonna use it, but I can show you guys a really good spot in case you're ever in the same situation and you're kind of screwed. And there's a really great spot. I'm not gonna do it, but right here, where you can just literally, the boss will just come to you and you can just kill him from here. See? Oops. It's a little bit risky, but it worked out. That guy's just chilling. And that's why I prefer the other build, because you sort of little bit lack damage with this build versus. You could also get a spear, that would also make it easier. But Oof, that was a sick headshot though. Oh no, there was a rock there.
That's better.
Oh fuck, yes. Probably go grab the healing. Just to be safe. Oh, need to hurry here. Oh, oh, oh. There we go, we're good. That was close. I had a feeling it was gonna be close, but not that close. Oh no! Not it. You got it. Oh, for fuck's sake! You know what? Screw this shit. There we go. That's not fair, okay? I know it's cheating, but I don't care. That was unfair tactics. You kill me fairly, mister. Finally. Oh, I'm pathetic right now. I think I'm gonna change my other talent. If I fail once more, then I'm gonna change my talent and try once more, and then we'll go play on the official. I can definitely feel that I need to get back into the game. That's also why I'm hoping Chaos Waste comes out soon. We can reinvigorate the passion. Just gonna drink it now, just to be safe. Turn around, my friend. Extra bomb. Oh, shit, I have not seen that guy on my right. Ouch, that was sticking.
Wrangler, bring it down!
Strangler.
Chaos warrior, just what we needed. Strangler, bring it down. Don't let it touch me. It's sunny light destruction.
I like this area for assassins.
Watch out.
You can sort of, you know, aren't enveloped in gas.
There. That's another. Chaos warrior, stomping around. That witch straight from the full spear.
You sort of have a safe side up here, so you only need to sort of, you know, deal with those two locations. Because of the river, it's not going to come from down there. So again, you know, you can sort of isolate how many angles there are to watch.
Such vileness. A gas rat approaches. For the exiled kid. The shadows hide.
Really watch out for leeches in an area like this, because dodging doesn't always cooperate in in an area like that. There's just so much stuff that you can sort of get stuck in, so you really want to watch out for that.
Not as
Let's see.
sneaky as you believe, runner.
Wow, that was an interesting spawn. Hello! What the fuck? Ah, troll, goddammit, they take ages to kill. Maybe not, if it's quick. Come here. What? How did it not die there? I'm making so many mistakes right now. That right there. Okay. Oh, fuck, the horde came from the front. This is not good. That one minion may have... Oh.
That's good.
That's close. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You gotta be fucking... How are they catching up on me? They should not be able to catch up on me when... That makes no sense. refill my ammo. And then I'm gonna clear it out, and then I'm gonna kill the troll. Of course, I am on the 20%. I should have grabbed the 10%, I think that's why. The 10% which is consistent. That can sometimes be better for solo runs. Why was I not in this there? I should have activated my vanish there. I think vanish feels sometimes it's a little bit inconsistent with when it decides to activate and when it doesn't. I guess it's if you're in the same attack, if you backstab one minion, but then afterwards you don't backstab another one. I guess that's what deactivates it. That's just a guess, but that would make sense at least. I was like nowhere near where it was barking, but okay. Fuck, I can't move. I fucking timed that. Am I being petty here? Maybe I am. Maybe I've just forgotten this is hard. And then I'm annoyed at myself. I constantly felt like I was getting hit at times of like, what? What? How the? But it's probably just me who hasn't done it for a long time. I'm gonna run Blade Runner instead. Because I think that was a lot of it actually, because this is usually what I would use for solo. And this is what I would use for like quick play and stuff. Simply because you need that extra movement speed, even when you're not attacking something. Yeah, rip, I know. Ripperino! I am screwed up, I will admit. I'm screwed up right now. That was unacceptably bad. Let's try once with... let's do that. Last run. I'll grab some water, we do the last run, and then we can do some viewer matches if you guys want to join. How does that sound? The problem is I don't play the game enough to not be a scrub. That's the problem. And every time I then play and stream, that's literally half my playtime. Let's see here. Which map should we do? What map should we do? Because Fort Braxtonburg is the easiest one, but what about War Camp? Let's do War Camp. Are you winning, Knife? Not at the moment, George White. But then again, I'm sort of out of training. Depends, but the elf is like plus 500, I believe, or more. Wait, let's see here. How many levels you have on each champ? Oh, I mean, if you counted the modded realm I've played, then I would probably be at least 3 times the level I am on my elf, and I'm like 600, 700-ish on the elf. But I play a lot of modded realm, so I would most likely be a lot higher than that if you got XP for that. My lowest one is Bardin, he's like plus 100. I think Sienna is like plus 300-400-ish. I think Kruber is like plus 250-ish. And Zealot is like also 250-ish, I think, something like that. And we'll figure it out, mate. I'm sure we can, at least the game seems to be running smoothly, so, it's a place you really don't want to be. That's the hard part about soloing War Camp. especially here in the start. Right now, I wish I had the short ulti. Ah!
Can't take another like that. Dead lightly, Mayflies. Arrows.
Dash that in time.
Watch out! Resting her! Over there, Lumberfoot. A Chaos Warrior.
Of course, I get Beastmen on the... This is gonna be ultra cancer.
Not yet. The shadows hiding. A Chaos Warrior. Just what we needed.
Oops, they didn't expect that. Oh, and I didn't expect that.
Kill that fire rat. No one will burn. Back to better.
Yes, thank you, special. You are more than welcome.
The sorcerer controls the vortex.
Anything that's just helped me. Soloing Shade with versus Beastman. Oh, is the most cancer.
I'm not afraid of your listener. Chaos Warrior, beat me, lights.
So many archers.
Stunner, my disdain alone will fell you. I walk beyond the left.
I'm trying to arrest everything in one place. That's not even that much left, is there? No, there's not. Oh wait. I was considering like doing a strength pot combo with the bomb.
Done ready. One fire thrower.
Ah, it's not worth it. And again, then what you want to do for that to be effective is you wanna concentrate all of the minions to the best of your ability. Oh, I fucking hate archers.
Gosh, rat's dead.
So far so good. I'll admit there was once or twice there where I wasn't entirely sure if we were gonna make it through.
Vaulting.
It's what a pussy would say. I'm just kidding, man. It was calculated, under control, 100% of the time. I never even flinched, okay?
Watch yourself. We have archers.
Because he's Batman. Exactly. Because I'm Batman. That's why I talk like this. Just because we have the extra bomb. Always take note of extra items like that, because if I get a boss spawn here, then you know, then it would be relevant.
Straggler, bring it down. Don't let it touch me.
It's coming behind me.
Shoot, archers. Shoot arrows. My bow reaches where your hit cannot.
Oh, that almost screwed. You see that beastman there? That charge almost killed me. Because I was not prepared for the charge. I was so hyper focused on the strangler. And that actually almost nudged me at a, you know, Like if that had been a millisecond later that it had done that, then I would have gotten grabbed. I would have still been in sort of the recovery animation when the Strangler got there. That was actually
That rot hell might test us
luck in
these
unluck,
days.
I guess.
The weave is screaming. Pull that light stormer. If you keep your manners, I'll help you with that troll. Call yourself
Oh,
Archer!
that's not so clever.
What in Drakira's name is in this bottle? That's rich. A hook rat. Cruel amongst the cruel
I
kin.
need to kill the hook rat now.
The troll's going to vomit!
Always want to think about specials, disablers in particular, like assassins and stranglers. If you know where it is, that's when you need to go for the kill. Because maybe in a moment there's too much other stuff, and then you don't know where it is, right? As soon as it's gone and you don't know where it is, it's dangerous on a whole, like in a whole different way, right? If I know where it is, I can sort of account for it, but I can also kill it, right? So if there's a window there, you really want to be aggressive in that. Whoops,
I watch in
that was not perfectly done, but so because you don't know if you can kill it in 10 seconds. So if you have a window where you know where it is, that's when you need to go in for the kill, because otherwise you're gonna get overwhelmed with specials at some point.
Look at that armored brute. We're blatant deads.
Definitely feel I'm getting better here. Just, you know, getting warm. Slowly starting to help. Notice how much less I get hit right now than I did in the beginning. Not saying it's perfect, but
The troll! It's about to vomit! I'll not
that
die
one up
here.
there.
It would be embarrassing.
Chair would also stop fucking me over. Almost there. Fucking Beastman hordes are not the greatest either when you're a shade. Oh, that was a bit risky. At least there are no cliffs here I can fall down.
Strangler!
Okay, there's a strangler. That's now my only priority. This can be a problem, right? I'm not gonna use one of these. Just in case. I don't want to risk it. Because if you have a boss and the same side as a strangler, that can be an issue. Huge issue. And more horse. And it never ends. Dodge there. And once there's no trash, it's easy to kill the troll. But you gotta get rid of the trash first. I promise, it'll be more relaxed after this game, and I can keep up with chat and sort of respond to people, but I really... My confidence needs this win real quick. And so far it's going pretty well, so just gonna remain focused. Woohoo! I hate this ram so much because minions can be inside of it, which I find kind of stupid. So sometimes you get sort of shot. Whoa. See? This part is actually not as easy with this build. Just gotta take it nice and easy. Get the ram up there. Waiting for as long as possible before using it. I got hit there. Ouch! Fuck, this is not good. I really didn't want to use it here, but I think I'll have to. Fucking finally.
Who can ask? Cruel amongst the cruel, Ken.
Assassins here is a problem. You don't have any good places. Really. They usually spawn over there. Don't hear the assassin. We can get in one more swing here. Yeah, we can. Nice. Might even, yeah, nice. We might get both of them here. That's good. The fuck? How far away is he?
Yes.
Mistake like that. That pisses me off when I do that. Oh shit. I'm so dumb right now. What am I doing? Oh no! Oh. That push almost killed me. That's amazing. What the fuck? What's going on? What? Why are all those minions just stopping? What? Oh, that's weird. Nothing there. Like, it was like they all just decided, nah, you know what? It's fine. We're cool. Oh, no. What? 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 To that... The way I died there really annoyed me. After what we've been through. Like what? That double reach attack there.
Good evening. Made it through another day.
In my mind, my movement should have been... Oh, it doesn't matter. It was a fine run. It was a fine run at least. Because the boss isn't that... The boss is not the difficult part, honestly. Getting to the boss is way harder than actually defeating the boss. So I'm satisfied with that. Let's go on the official realm. And let me look at chat a little bit here. Ugh. Let me just... It's hard to explain, but we're not finished with my room yet. So... Because of that, we still need to make an adjustment to the desk. And right now the desk is too tall, too high up. So I have like 3 wooden plates that I sort of have my sort of like an extra floor almost that are underneath my chair, so that sort of my arm is exactly the same height as the table. The pathing of the AI is broken in the end of the map. Yeah, apparently. The worst thing you can do as an elf is to be greedy. I agree. And hello there, Scrub Lord, 47 Ronin Gaming, Red Moon, Smoker, Chessex, the Browser, Cranaltus, Smoker, Popiardolilo, FHD, Frank SHSU. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Modulus Orbis. I always try to pronounce everyone's name. Even if I butcher the pronunciation, nothing's gonna prevent me from trying. Oh, that was easy. Boom, game.
I'm not sure why I'm bothering to explain this, as you're going
Join it.
to
Whoops.
forget as soon as the illusion
I swear to
wears
God, I'm
off.
so tired. My motor function right now is just zero. I've been working too much, not sleeping enough. I only had like 6 hours of sleep last night. And that was after like 48 hours of just straight up recording, editing. That's why I was able to release 4 videos yesterday. But like, if everyone wants to join after this, you're more than welcome to. Them F's in chat. I need to get off my fat ass and set those memberships up on YouTube so we can have emotes as well. But like, okay. Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you. This is actually really important to me because I've been wanting to set up memberships. Right? There's like a long, complicated process, and there's one step where I kind of got stuck, and that was the step where I'm supposed to make a video only for people who are members. But every time I'm like, oh yeah, I'll do this, but I'm like, no, but I don't want to keep that away from everyone. I'm like, yeah, you get what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know what to put there. So I'm like, I don't know what video to make. Yeah, that I then only release there. Because that's the only way to like apply for the membership. It's like one of the steps. You have to make an exclusive post that is only for members. And you also have to make a video, like, and sort of a salesman video, essentially. You also have to make like a short video that's like where, you know, you tell people, why should you become a member here? And I can't get I don't know what to say in that video. So I don't want to, like, I could fake it, but I don't want to, right? So I like, it's going to end up being something like, hey guys, do you want to pay $5 to have a cool icon next to your name when I stream? Then join now. No, like there are more perks than that, but still, it's like I don't like selling stuff that I don't like. I don't know, that people don't need. I had a job once as a phone salesman, and the product we had was shit. Like literally, the product was shit. Like half the people who had got the product, they complained and like were essentially ripped off, right? I couldn't. Like after a month, I was like, no. Like my psyche just literally, I died a little bit inside every time I managed to sell something, which you kind of have to as a phone salesman, right? Otherwise, you're not making any money. But well, any suggestions for what kind of shit I could put there? Did you just join a random team? Yeah, I just joined a random team. Random stream highlight or something. Just put a random video there. Yeah, I guess I could just not give a fuck. Q&A, Chessex? Yeah, sure, Q&A. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I've been thinking about doing a Q&A stream at some point, but oops. But I don't know, part of me is like scared. What if no one's there and asking any questions? I wish I had managed to change talents though. But it's fine. Come on, let's do 10. It's not more fun to make your own team. Is that a leading question, Beans? Why do I feel like there was a subtext to be read in that question, Beans? You should play CS:GO. I do play CS:GO. I mean, not right this very second, but I do play CS:GO. Michailo! Are you that dude I played with the other day from in CS:GO and added? Is that at the end of Dark Omens there is a is there a cap to the spawns? Is there a cap to the spawns? I mean the sort of normal map cap applies, I guess. I mean stuff doesn't just spawn infinitely. If you don't kill it, then there's a maximum amount of trash minions that the game allows at any given time before it starts preventing more spawns. So like stuff isn't gonna keep spawning infinitely. Oh, I actually did not mean to bring that. I'm just retarded. But it's fine. Got some value out of it at least. So how do we join on the official world if you're done with the solo practice? I guess it's first come, first give. That would be my. I mean, unless you guys all wanna like say, I guess we could say then say me in chat if you wanna play, and then that's the order that we're gonna go through. I guess that's fair. So that way it's also a bit more democratic, so it's not about who's actually quickest, it's just, you know, to get in here. And then we'll just cycle through people. I want to leave everything alive, look. You don't want to kill stuff. Yeah, maybe we should focus on the barrel. I mean, we should. It's just me who's sleeping. I mean, if you're handmaiden, then you technically don't have to kill anything except for bosses. I'm afraid there's no way around that. Unless you're playing the right map. 12-man team. Yeah, but unfortunately we can't do that, because that mod is broken right now. Otherwise, I would have actually... I would have done a PvP with everyone playing the engineer. That was the plan, but unfortunately the mod, as far as I understand, doesn't work right now. At least it says, literally in the mod name, it says it's broken. So I assume that means it's broken. I haven't actually tried it out, if I'm being honest. Yeah, Moon. I don't care. I don't mind your level. Are you high enough that you have a character that can queue Legend? Kata, sorry. Like, it doesn't have to be the hero that you're playing on. You just need one hero, any hero, that you can play Kata on. And if he's high enough, then we'll make it work. Yeah, I could join my other account and we could do a full team of a low-level Kata run with a full team of low-level players. So. Best join the Discord server and link up that way. He's there.
This whole district has too much magic sloshing around.
Carry the game for you even if you're a bit on the level. Yeah, it's... But again, the teamwork, the better you work with your team, the less you have to worry about playing well. That's the thing.
I sense a little bit here.
It's about power score, right? Yeah. I think it's 515 for Kata. Other account, the level 2 elf. Yeah, that's the level 2 elf account. As I said earlier, I'll sit out. It would be a detriment given I've only played a flu legend, mostly up to champion. Playing with me would be cat nah, salt sword. Again, I honestly, like, don't hold back for that reason. Like, worst case scenario, you'll learn something. People underestimate what it takes if there's teamwork involved. Like, when you play as a team, you don't have to be mechanically sure. On Kata, it's gonna be hard. Don't get me wrong. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna die from time to time. But as long as there's communication, it's really not. It's not necessary. Like, if everyone plays their part, then you don't have to have godlike skills to play Cataclysm. You really don't. If you're playing it smart and working together, then if you can play champion, you can also play Cata, I would say. So it's very different from queuing quick play. Actually having a bit of, you know, coordination makes a huge difference. Yeah, sure. Chessex, you're more than welcome. Again, as I said, let's... everyone type a number in chat, right? Starting from 1, and if someone already typed 1, then the next one types 2, and so on. I think that's one way to do it, maybe. You know, to be super god when there's... yeah, exactly. I know, I'm sorry, Godsey, for this, but you're the classic example, okay? I'm sorry, you're the new classic example of like when we were doing an Onslaught event and playing with a team of randoms. So, like, you know, first time no one had met each other, no one had played together before. I think. Or was it? No, never mind. Sorry, scratch that. That was the run before. But for that event, we had Godsey come in, who had only played Legend, if I recall correctly, at the time. So, you know, you'd think, again, that Onslaught, going from Legend to Onslaught, that's, if anything, that's harder than going from Champion to Kata, I would say. And it was no problem, again, because the teamwork was there. He listened, and for that reason, it wasn't an issue, because the teamwork was so much more important. And we actually managed to do really well, if I recall correctly. Oh shit! Where the fuck did that assassin? Oh no! Thought I could dodge out in time and drink the pot. It's hard to move from Legend. Is it hard? Yeah, it is. I stopped playing before Kata was introduced, but returned the game this year. Yeah. There's no doubt that Legend is significantly harder than Cataclysm. Like, but if you can do Legend, you can do Kata. I would say, going from Legend to Kata, it's more about... Of course, there's some breakpoints that change, but it's more about the mindset change. I would say that's the biggest part, is a change of mindset. Because if you've only played Legend, and especially if you've exhausted playing Legend, right, as many people had at that time, then you've gotten used to being able to just brainlessly go through a Legend match without having, you know, whatever, you know, don't really... Yeah, there's a guy over there and another guy over there, so whatever, it's fine, you know, you're just playing. And then if you go up to Kata with that attitude, then you're gonna struggle, right? So, because mostly because of special spawns. Like, the amount of specials that spawn on Kata is significantly higher. That's the biggest difference, I would say. Sure, they have a bit extra HP and they're a bit harder to stagger, but I think the biggest thing is definitely the fact that a lot more specials spawn.
Keep your elbow up, your guard's open. You stop!
We've all been there, Cooperative. Don't feel bad. Damn Legend pre-Winds of Magic. Yeah, that's true. Just feel trivial with Uncast Engineer. What is Onslaught, Chessex? That's a mod that only works on the modded modded realm. And it's essentially, I would even say it's more than a difficulty above Cataclysm, at least if you just measure it in terms of spawns. It's essentially specials never stop spawning, first of all, so like even during events, even during like, yeah, at times where even on Kata they would stop spawning, they don't stop ever on Onslaught. and you have in hordes you have both like a wide variety of elites. So like you can get everything from monks, berserkers, storm vermins, maulers, like, and a lot of them in like ingrained into hordes. Hordes spawn more often. They're bigger, they're larger, they're denser. Minions are more aggressive, so like it's just more of everything essentially. There are more ambient spawns, so like the map is more filled up. That's actually one of the huge differences, is that the map is just like way more filled up with minions before you get to places. So like when you go from playing Onslaught to playing Kata, the map almost feels empty, because like this area here would be filled with minions on Onslaught. It's even a whole different game on console. Yeah, that's true. Do we know if Vermintide 2 is cross-platform? Yeah, it's not. At least not from PC. So if you're on PC, you're not going to be playing with console people, and vice versa. But I think if you're on PlayStation, you can play with Xbox, for example. Don't hold me up on that, because I'm not 100% sure, but that's my understanding at least. And no, there's no Kata chest. That difficulty was added because the community was complaining it wasn't hard enough, and so they didn't want to add an incentive of loot, meaning that the reason they added it was because everyone was like, we want harder stuff, and they were afraid that if they added an extra chest, there would be an incentive to play Kata even for people that weren't comfortable on Kata. You know what I mean? So you would start having scrubs in the Kata queue who weren't nearly good enough to play Kata, and for that reason they decided that they were instead gonna keep the loot the same, so the only incentive was achievements and sort of, you know, the difficulty itself, right?
Still more volume to squeeze out of that horn, methinks.
What was that scroll? If it was something I picked up from the ground, then it was art. Yeah, like people who play Kata on consoles, you have my respect. You have my sincere respect. It was Rabbit Shot. Yeah, I think it was Rabbit Shot most likely. Woo! Ninja move. Mad respect, yeah, exactly. Do you plan on playing the new game of the Vermintide makers? Yes. When Darktide comes out, you can be absolutely certain that for some time there will only be a few videos. But that's gonna be because when Darktide comes out, I'm gonna be playing Darktide 16 hours a day until like I'm going full retard on Darktide. You can be damn fucking sure about that. So I have to get good so I can make videos. Pied Piper salts, Bard salts, or Steam Tank Driver salts? Definitely Steam Tank Driver Assault for the win. Which reminds me that I have to work on my 1 million video today. I'm like halfway there. We're reaching 1 million views soon. In like less than a week, I think. According to... I think it's like roughly within the next week. Oh, I heard an assassin. Ouch, this is not good.
I hear the pale queen. One eye, would you kindly refrain from shooting me?
Oh, fuck. Admittedly, I did not see that jump. I need a dwarf, a spike shield. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. That would actually be an awesome weapon, a spike shield, where minions take damage whenever you block an attack. That'd be an awesome mechanic. I like that. You should tell. Oh, whoops. Careful there. You should tell that to fact shop. That's actually a good idea. I like that. There's a video on YouTube somewhere where they modded Salts to look like Thomas the Tank. Yeah, I know. That's my video, Arstorf. That's the intro to my my Kruber melee mastery mechanics guide. Vermintide 3 with ray tracing, yeah, true that. Do you find the event of Horn of Magnus a noticeable difficulty spike? Like, do you mean like going from one difficulty to another, or like just in general? Like in general, it's a pretty easy event. Yeah, that's my video, stuff. No problem, no problem. Have you played Deep Rock Galactic? Yes, I have. I have indeed. I haven't tryharded the shit out of it, so like I've played it like, I don't know, maybe 30 hours, something like that. 30 hours ish, I think. Something like that. It's a great game. It even has Danish developers, which is where I'm from, in case you didn't know. Yeah, Deep Rock Galactic, it's so memeable. That's what I love about it. I saw a photo of Jacob Fighter, and we should have a class like that. Oh shit, maybe I should focus for a second. So I need to make myself some more tea. If I talk too much.
Ran you close, didn't they? I must have miscast the illusion's authenticity captures.
Levitating fire! The animations!
They have a shield bearer.
The shadows hide.
What's the delay? Use the portal. Oh, that's right, you've forgotten. You'll just have to trust me.
Got necklace and tree. An event where you play Among Us with subs. If you get burnout with Vermintide or Dark type but still want to hang out with viewers, might be a good shot. Yeah, the only problem we had last time I streamed Among Us, we had cheaters come in our game twice. But fuck yeah, I think Among Us is an amazing game. I haven't played it that much, but every time I have, I've had so much fun. Can you please speak English with a thick Danish accent? Let me make some tea and I'll think about it. Like, it sounds so dumb when you have a Denglish as we call it. The ice on the poles are melting. I don't even think I can do it. Like, English is so natural to me that I can imitate it, but I don't even think I can like do the like do an actual, like, it sounds so dumb when a Dane can't speak English properly, or like struggles like accent wise. There's just a very specific sound that they make that just. The way they speak, it sounds so funny, and I'm not even sure I can do it if I tried. I'm not even sure I could do it if I tried. I don't know if that's anywhere near it. Like, I think as much in English as I do in Danish, if not more, actually. what even is thick Danish? Yeah, it's hard to like. We used to have a foreign minister in Denmark called Willy Søvndal, and I remember as a kid thinking, like in 6th grade, right? And I heard him on the news, and I was like, and my mom told me that's our foreign minister, minister of foreign affairs. I'm like, but mom, why can't he speak English? Because like his accent was like the ice on the poles are melting, so, you know, something like that. It was just completely. It sounded so retarded. And I was like, how is that our representation to other countries? And like, what the fuck? How can you be a foreign minister without a proper
Gotta say,
proper English capabilities?
well, the others have been off since you got back from
And they
Castle
use
Dragon.
outside voice chat and such. Yeah, that's true, Astro. But we had an actual cheater, like someone who could walk between walls and stuff. That's just Arnold Schwarzenegger.
When you were in Castle Drakenfels, did...
Sounds elven.
Nothing good can come of discussing the matter.
Sounds good to me.
Good see, yes. Oh, that hurts my throat. Anyways, my water is ready.
Carillion, about that last sojourn in Castle Drakenfels.
Wait, let
Needn't
me.
waste your time. We've
Just
nothing
because
to
you guys
discuss.
were curious, let's listen and see what it sounds like when you have a heavy Danish accent. Let's see. I've actually never tried to. There has to be a funny YouTube video. Let's hear. Like, funny.
I'm Kelly Louise Killjoy, and I'm in the middle of a big project right now, and I'm so tired. So I'm taking a tiny break.
She's not.
Question number 1. I do not know what you call them in.
She has a
English, actually,
bit, but not.
we
It's
call-
not. It's not like heavy. I wonder if we can wait. Yeah. This is the guy. Okay, let's hear.
Of SF here in Denmark, the Green Left Party here. I should just this globe that we can make it even better. I think every responsible leader of this world.
That's what it
knows
sounds like, ish.
which challenges we are facing. And therefore I think it's very important what we saw also yesterday.
I mean, it's not even that. Holy shit, that was loud. Wasn't even that bad there. I feel like there's a clip where it's way worse.
In Tunisia, we'll look at some concern about Egypt, but we'll stay there, is to build up fragile states, to be able also to prevent conflicts.
Nah, is that it really is?
I have seen in the pictures from Africa, from
That
Australia.
doesn't sound that funny.
with
I felt like it was way
where the
worse.
rain
I feel like there's a clip where
with
it's.
the desert spreading. They know it's serious. Or they have been to the Himalayan mountains.
The Himalaya
See
mountains.
that the other produced
It does sound kinda dumb, though.
water
I
is
think
not
you can all agree.
longer producing as much as it
I think people are expecting something. I think like a German or Austrian accent. Yeah, somewhat similar. But there's a very particular sound. It's hard to quantify. Nein, mein Freund. Option to get opinion to the Elven Glaive. It's one of the most fun weapons in the game, but it's also one of the worst for the elf. Yeah, exactly. If Frank, how I actually agree with you. Like that wasn't even. I remember it being way worse. Like way worse. Sometimes when you like. Yeah. Sometimes I'm astonished at how poorly. About your accent at first. Thought you were from Germany for a while. As am I. Close enough. and I do speak German a bit. But wait, did you guys wanna... Anyone who can host of the two of you who wanted to join? Yeah, the spear is also really good, especially for the crit build. If you're doing this build here, then the spear is completely viable. Terrible! It sounds terrible! Oh my god, Russian CSGO players, don't even get me started. Nothing against Russia, but you wanted to join? Well, then join. I guess what we'll do is we'll... let's see here, we'll just queue one of these. And so you should be able to open here and go lobby browser. And then you should be able to, to find one that says weave here. And then join that. Yeah, because personally I prefer not to host. I say it every time while I'm on my phone. I prefer not to be the host. Which is why I hate that you join me every fucking time. It's okay, mate. I know you mean well. I know you mean well. I don't mind you joining, but it's just that locks me in as the host. But in good news, let's see here. Are you ready to see all the porn I've received? No. Henrik. Let's see here. FiberNet. Dear members of the union. Blah blah blah. Let's see here. Finally, we actually have an offer for fiber optic network. So finally, progress has been made. Let's see. So now it shouldn't be. I mean, I bet it's still gonna take like 2 months or some shit like that before they finish. But at least now we're hearing something. You know, haven't heard anything from the company we tried to get, you know, fiber optic network from for over a year, and like, yeah, we've just been told that fiber optic no work right now. What's your name? My name is Michael. Mikael. Don't think I can join because I haven't done any weaves yet. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. What else have we got then? Do you ever think Vermintide will let us use all 5 characters at the same time? Not in Vermintide, no. I think that's unlikely. You can on the modded, or you could at least on the modded realm, but I think it's unlikely that it's going to do, be added or anything in the DLC. Maybe if we do like this, then no one will join, and that way. So join the one that's like a weekly event. Yeah, we're queuing the weekly event, so you can join. Well, you can just join next game if you want. Saul's Word. How do I say it? Is it Saul's Sword 5? Yeah, it has to be, right? I think so. Taking someone's spot in game. Wait, Beans, you can host? Are you sure, Beans? I thought you had Potato PC? I could be wrong, of course. I apologize if I'm wrong, but I don't know why I had the impression that you have kind of Potato PC. Or Potato Internet. One or the other. Hey, what up, Moonji? You can host next game if you want, Fish. Oh wait, so you do have a Potato PC, because that's kind of also an issue. Awesome. Have you done a battle with Wizard Mastery Guide post nerf? Which nerf are we talking about? Like, it's made after they did the nerf where they split it up so you couldn't have both the infinite burn and the burn talent. It's made after that. Like, I think the Battle Wizard guide is pretty up to date. If there's any changes, then we're talking minute tweaks. Yeah, I don't have to play Elf either. I don't care. Actually, I'd like to play Cooper, because I promised It goes something like this. This is like the Gemdalt fault the most of the team. Damn, I couldn't find your Chessex, I'll make sure you join next. What? Ah, okay, it's because you got in here. Are you Senex? Can I group? Because I promised someone in chat earlier that I would show him how to play Huntsman. But I played with you so much already that I want to have much appreciated, Gutsy. This is very kind of you, my friend. Damage boys, show it. Xenex the Zealous.
Heard you murmuring in your sleep last night, Bardin.
He's my only level hero, but I can level 1 wizard if you're eager on group.
It's nothing. Old memories, that's all.
I mean, boys, maybe we'll be visited by a level 1 elf. Was that an Oh, god damn it. Okay, we'll let him play Kruber for his game. I think that's fair. We'll play Unchained. It's cool. Otherwise, it's not gonna be any fun for him. I still hate Tusk Spear, miss the Halberd days. Back when Halberd was the way to go. I still think that the Spear is fucking epic for a Ranger Kruber. We need a bar and a beer so we can have drunk fights like in Vermintide 1. I agree. Kinda like they've done in that other game that we just talked about before. Deep Rock Galactic. Just like they've done there. They should add that. I totally agree with that. Come on, mate, bring the doll. Like the one back there, or? Yeah, it was really interesting to play from level 1 again on a new account, because you sort of forget the relationship you had to the game back then, right? It's like, oh yeah, everyone, if people are like, oh, do you know where all the books are? Like, you know where all of them are? Mind blown, right? You're like, oh yeah, I remember that feeling when you're like, do you know all the locations of the map? Oh, that's so sick, right? I remember that. Completely forgot that feeling of like, yeah. So that was kind of interesting. We're gonna get wrecked. I find it sad that you have to stand in the start circle so the game starts in Vermintide 1. I always had an AFK spot just to wait. What do you mean, Chessex? Oh my god, how did you push the boss off the cliff? What do you mean? Oh. Yeah, but I should have probably... Oh, wait. Oh, thank god. I thought I had the risky stuff on. the risky starfighting barrage, which is an extremely greedy choice on Cataclysm difficulty with this stuff. It can be done, but it's extremely greedy. Odds are you're gonna screw yourself over. This is Cata.
Your name is as crooked as your models.
See, here we should have really stayed over there where we were before. That's way better positioning. Oh, I dodged that. I mean, I guess I technically I dodged horizontal in relation. Should know, yes, Kata, now that's a good idea. Any Twitch frogs in chat? I can Twitch involuntarily. I need a flail and chain. Yeah, I've said it many times. They need to add dual wheel flails. Like, I would absolutely love it if they had dual wheel flails. Full helicopter mode. Assassins. the other way. Back off. Here we have to just circle around, survive the horde, and after we survive the horde, we can kill the storm fiend, and then we can move on. That was close. Oh. Woo. Fuck. It's in such a bad position right now. And it's so precarious as a freaking Unchained. Now we're talking. Okay, we can actually deal some damage. There we go. No, my overcharge. Fuck. Unchained is such an unforgiving hero sometimes. Essentially what we lost to was we should have dragged the boss with us way quicker. Like, we stalled for too long, and then we didn't exploit the opportunity when we could actually damage the boss. But that's fair enough. It is a hard map, to be fair to the others. On Kata. Turn a rat ogre into a sandwich. Grilled rat meat. The Bardin and party could eat for health. I like my crispy bacon tutorial. I still think that's my most underrated video ever. In my opinion, that's the most underrated video I've ever made. God, I love that video.
Fighting out north nobles.
There are not a lot of videos of my own videos that I watch once in a while and still think is funny, but that's one of them. Oh my god, I love that video. It's so boring to play. I mean, I can play Battle Wizard, but it's just, wouldn't you guys find that boring? Because I play Battle Wizard all the time. Any opinions? Guess for a quick win. And then afterwards, we're gonna play Huntsman. And then we'll also switch the people out. Fort, B, Kata maybe, then go Pyro.
When we were in Castle Drakenfeld, did anyone...
Hush now. Gossip never did anyone any.
Beans, you're a mod. You don't get to vote on that.
There's a sorcerer creating quite a hullabaloo down in what's left of Helmgard. Turns out
You're also playing, so you know what you you don't count as a viewer. I'm playing with you. I like how you try to go pyro both in chat and both places. If Barton had the nunchucks, that would be fucking epic. If he had nunchucks. Do a weird build on battle. A weird build. I could have done the one-shot wonder build. There's only really 2 ways to play her: one-shot wonder and the burn. There's not really much else that makes any sense. Ah, don't worry, Beans. I'm trolling you. I didn't mean it like that. Big sad. Look, you have this nice little wrench next to Nate. They seriously need to update their mod icon though. Like, a mod shouldn't have a wrench. I like Twitch better there with the sword. I think it's the sword at least.
We may have made it this far without
Or something.
but that will not last. Just close up and don't get separated. They'll be over us before you know it.
You came up with a monk job for nunchucks for Saltspire. Like you guys will not. Okay, so today I had the most amazing fucking idea for a gameplay video. Yeah. I had the most amazing fucking idea, right? Except the mod apparently doesn't work in the new update. Like, it sort of works, but the thing I want to do with the mod just didn't work. It wasn't possible. And that really bothers me, because you know what, guys? I just had the most amazing idea. I was gonna take 3 people from my server, probably some of my mods and some other people, and without telling, I would only tell them that the hordes are difficult, okay? And then I set up the settings such that all hordes were 100% stranglers. Can you imagine? All hordes, 100% stranglers. And change nothing else. Nothing else, play Legend, and like not tell them. But like, just, you know, it's gonna get hard. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And like, you hear the horde horn and you know, like, oh shit. I just imagine like a one wave from the front, then away from the back, then away from the front, and it's more like playing the horde is lava, right? It's like you can't touch the horde. If the horde gets to you, you're dead. But if the horde gets to you, you're fucked. So like, your range DPS would have to be insane. I thought that would be a hilarious video, but it didn't work, unfortunately. Which is why I spoiled the fun here. I heard someone suggest like the elf might also be like a combat focused, but I don't know, like a melee combat focused one. Oh. But I don't know what the classes are gonna be. I know nothing. Right? It would have been freaking hilarious. Both to play and to like, yeah, as a video. See here how I'm not trying to rescue him there? Because if I had tried to go for the revive, I would have just wrecked it for the other guy. That's very important when you have a boss on you. That's something everyone needs to understand. Everyone shouldn't go for the revive when you're fighting a boss. If you have aggro on the boss and someone dies, the first thing you do is this. See, now if there was someone over there, they could just revive him, no problem. Right? But if you try to go for the revive while the boss is on you, you're literally just destroying the revive for everyone else, right? You're like, what's gonna happen is it's gonna charge a heavy attack to you, and then it's gonna triple kill you and the other guy trying to revive, and you're just all gonna end up being dead. That's what's gonna happen if you do that. Essentially gonna give the boss a hat trick. Only 720 pixel? What? It should be like if the quality is low, that's due to my internet and not due to my quality settings. It should be like, yeah, 180 times 1920. It is possible that my internet is limiting it right now, at least. And that shouldn't be permanent anyways. For a total beginner, not Sienna. That's the character I would recommend. I would recommend not Sienna. That's it. If you're new at the game, just don't play Sienna. Don't start out with Sienna. Play not Sienna, and you should be fine. If you mean what is a good character, like, a lot of people like Ironbreaker, for example. He's an easy character to play. He's easy to stay alive with. He's easy to contribute with, without needing too much mechanical skill or understanding. But there's also a catch to that, right? Because if you then main your Ironbreaker, then as soon as you start playing a squishy hero, then, you know, you're gonna very quickly realize that, oh shit, getting hit actually hurts now, right? So, in a sense, Ironbreaker, like, he's a good hero if you're trying a new difficulty, for example, because staying alive on him is just easy. And your ulti, you don't really need to hit stuff that well with his ulti. You just have to use it when stuff is around and you're helping the team, right? Stealing my barrel place, motherfucker. No. I think the elf is also bad to start with, because you get people who start playing elf, like myself, and for a long time I was part of the problem. You tend to get a completely deranged like view of the game if you only play the elf. So I would also suggest that you don't main the elf as in the beginning. Get someone else to 35 first. Just jumped and died. Play dual dagger waystalker. Yeah, I got a problem with Ironbreaker, man. Yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. You get too comfortable. The sound when rats hits you, sometimes it does fuck up the sound, but it takes a while to sort of learn how to react to that. What? Okay, did not see that coming. I thought its pathing was fucked up here. You know, rat go fly fly. I bet they wish that they were bats now. Next, please play Shade Maiden. Shade Maiden? Shade with dash, talent, and spear. Shade Maiden, I see. I promised I would play Ranger Cooper next, so I'm gonna keep that promise, but interesting idea, Matt, interesting idea. I start with Slayer for the pickaxe, nice. I think Mercenary Cooper would be fine for beginners. Yeah, he's also fine for beginners. Agree. I also think that Zealot is also good for beginners. Even Witch Hunter Captain is not terrible, but Zealot is probably easier. Slayer plus the... Haha, Frank. Haha. You know swim? Very funny, Frank.
Sienna, you've had too much poison. Let's open up this knob. It comes out of act by car.
And it's gone.
I'm sure Helmgart's any good for stopping it.
Can we hurry? This doesn't feel very stable, darling.
I smell charred a fire.
Yeah, I've heard people mention the vampire thing. Could be. Definitely a possibility. Dwarf? Or someone? Oh, that was a lot of gas! Holy shit! That was a double throw, right? Woo! Huh. I did not see that coming. Fly? Fly? No! Fly! Damn it, we're pushing him back in now. Go Slayer with Fire Sword and repeating crossbow after 100. What? That's some alternative metas you guys have come up with now. I like how the battle wizard. I don't have to look at the screen to play. Slayer with Executioner Sword. Yeah, or even Shade with Executioner Sword. That would be one mean ulti. Slayer with Pickaxe. No, I mean Shade with Pickaxe. That's gotta be dope. There's also a glitch spot right here. If you ever need to clutch a boss, you can also get here with Handmaiden's ability and with Zealots. Let Kruber throw his spear. Yeah, I've said that many times. I think that's an amazing idea. Like Kruber there should totally be a spear that you can throw and then that you have to pick back up. Like. Oh, this is precarious. Nailed it. Also, if you have allies and you can't necessarily save them right now, if there's like one minion standing next to their corpse, right? Fucking shoot that minion, okay? Like, so the amount of times I see people like, and you'll be there like, there's one minion, just shoot the one minion. You don't have to save me now. Like, I can stay alive for long if you just shoot that one minion. But people are so preoccupied with not dying, which is fair enough to some extent, you know. But it's a good thing to notice once in a while. If you can just, you know, just quickly one shot, so that way they can stay alive for a lot longer. Oh fuck! Alright, I missed my key there.
There's a whole rat coming for us.
No, I was a moment too late. No healing? Fuck. Then place. Ouch. Oh yeah, there's still a... Oh no. Oh no, I did not know the gunner. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so dead now. Oh. Oh. No. Oh. Oof. Ah. Calculated. What? No, I'm just... Oh, there's nothing worse than like tryharding super much and be like, yeah, I fucking nailed it, and you fucking did nail it, and then it's like, and then you die to like the dumbest shit, right? Like in the next moment you're just not careful and like, oh yeah, it's the worst. Oh, it was an interesting match though. There always is, yeah. But new team of people. Anyone else who wants to join? Yeah, I believe Chessex, he was first in line at least. And also Saul, I also remember. Or were you already here, Salt Sword? Hats and snares. Welcome to the stream. Team change, yeah. If you wanna join, Berlin. Apathy, you're more than welcome to. Scary Terry. Nice name. I'm gonna queue Weekly Kata here, because no one ever joins that anyways. Okay, so Berlin, Salt Sword, and Chessex. The three of you. Chunky Kong, is that one of you guys? Yeah, sure. Sometimes it's not always like this. Sometimes I'll get the greedy one like this, because that's easier to deal with hordes, for example. This one is better like versus berserkers and stuff, because you can actually stagger them with pushes. But this one it makes it easier to sort of, if you're new, if you're playing Legend and you're trying to learn him, I would start with crit chance, block cost reduction, and swift slaying. That's what I would start with, because you need that attack speed to deal with trash minions. Also, make sure you have stamina recovery, and curse resistance. You don't need the crit chance if you can't stay alive. A crit chance doesn't help if you're dead. So your first priority is going to be curse resistance if you're playing Legend, of course, and then stamina recovery, and then crit chance. How bad did that? No, you did just fine, mate. You did just fine. Well, thanks for stopping by, Senex. Much appreciated. And thanks for playing. And sleep well. After Kroop's gameplay, Shade Maiden, Shade Maiden. I admit. Is everyone here? Do we have the right people in here? If you can confirm in chat, just so we know that no one's getting don't want to, just screw someone over. If you guys can confirm in chat that this is indeed the three of you, then we're all ready to go. But it's not going to be, as I mentioned at the start of the stream, it's not going to be a late night stream today, because I can already feel my voice starting to hurt a little bit. And I also have a video I need to finish recording before I go to sleep today, and I'm already slightly tired now. Just thought I would do a little Friday chillaroo. Bam. That's 3 yeses. Well, awesome. Wait, did I overbook it? Wait, so... No. Are you sure? Okay, so next game it's Salt Sword for sure. And that's probably gonna be my last game, the game after. Of course we get fucking Convocation, my least favorite map in the entire game. It's so boring to play, and the end event is... it's not that bad, the end event, right? It's bad, but it's not that bad. But it's also not like a Ranger Kruber territory. And the map is just so boring, it's so grey and dull to look at. Until you get to the staircase. Then it's awesome. From the start of the staircase to the bottom of the staircase, awesome. But everything prior and after, boring. I appreciate that, Salt Sword. I'm sorry if you got skipped. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot we were playing. Oh shit! I forgot we were actually on the weekly event. Yeah, this is not happening. I'm too tired for this. Suicide, new map. There's no way I'm doing that. Not now, guys. Not now. Another day, maybe. My least favorite modifier, my least favorite map. That's not happening right now. Sometimes Vermintide goes. I have no idea, Orphan Phoenix. No idea. If I'm being honest. Is there a Shade Maiden in the game? Matt Skipard, there's only one thing a Shade Maiden is good for. It's only one instance I've ever played where the Shade Maiden is better. Where there's potential for the Shade Maiden. And I showcased that in my the first time I ever used the theme music from Pirates of the Caribbean in a video. And I did, I believe I did a Hail Scourge Legend Double Emperor D True Solo. And it was on Shade. No, it was was it Kata? No, the first one was Legend. The second time I used it was Kata. But like, what you can do with it is that you can use it to do the skip, where you get on top of the elevator and then you jump into nothingness with natural bonds on, take full fall damage and survive with 1 HP. Nice, Smarty, nice. Have you finished making all classes and you just need to translate 2, or had a game of 5,000 damage taken? I once had a glitch. I still have the meme. I made a meme out of it because my teammate, he took 1.6 million damage. Is what it said. He didn't actually take 1.6 million damage, but it said he took 1.6 million damage. So I made like a meme, but like he tanked for us all. This one's end event isn't too bad. Yeah, that's true. This one isn't too bad. It's more the dark part that's bad here. It's not that bad, but it's, you know, can be challenging. A speed potion over here.
Wish he'd guide mine, or better yet, send me a nice cool flagon of ale. Behind that shield, glory!
And then he stole my bomb. Just kidding. It wasn't mine. What you want to watch out for in this map is the roof. Like, you want to know where, because a place like this, minions will drop down behind you. So you think you're safe, right? Because, oh, we're covering here, we're covering over there, and before you know it, stuff is hitting you in your back. So watch out for that. Or, you know, sometimes light stormers will also use those areas. My first hit on this map, the cart got stuck. I wasn't one dark bit, but still annoying. The cart got stuck? What do you mean stuck? I've never ever seen the cart get stuck. Never seen that happen. Like stuck how? Like it wouldn't move, it just wouldn't move? Never tried that, personally.
Oh, this is a proper mine. Could be anything down here. Through here.
The shadow is hiding.
The idea so down we still need to do the whole yeah. I know, I just meant in terms of classes where they're not Oops.
The assassin meets a deserving death.
There's also a box spot over here. Don't know why I'm telling you all of the box spots, but now you know. Don't have to use it, but now you know, in case you're fucked.
Now I reckon that cart might have the odd use.
I think it's not cheating to use it for a brief moment just to gather your thoughts. At least I wouldn't say so.
Keep them busy. Got something special to learn.
I love this, the look of this.
Be careful. Where is your vile patron now, Chaos Warrior?
That's weird, Salt Shark. When did this happen? Like recently? So I've honestly never heard or seen that happen. Never heard anyone had that problem with the card. I'm not saying I don't believe you. Like I totally do. It's never it just seems like a mechanic that has just always worked for me. The card, like to the extent that, you know, the card physics are, you know, they're not perfect, but I've always found them to be working. So I was simply surprised that was a thing. If you get in front of it here, you can sort of charge forward. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, the headshots did not connect there. It takes a while to get comfortable with weapon swapping on this hero, but it's very important that you get good at that, I would say, if you want to use him to his best. We have a patrol, which means we don't have a boss. For those of you who don't know, that's also good to know. I've said it before, but this is worth noting. All regular maps have 3 different areas. Sort of, they're not always identical, but there are 3 potential areas where you can get a boss or a patrol. And you will get sort of, if you have a patrol, then you won't get a boss on that spawn, and if you get a boss on that spawn, you won't get a patrol. And if you get the boss on the first, so like the first spawn area, if you have a boss there, then you're guaranteed to not have a boss on the second, but you can still get a boss on the third. Whereas if you have a boss on the second, so you know nothing on the first, a boss on the second, then you cannot have a boss on the third, because you can't have a boss, two bosses that are sort of in the spawns next to one another, which means if the boss spawns halfway through the map, then you're guaranteed to only have one boss in that map. Whereas if the boss spawns early in the map, then you potentially have to fight two boss spawns in the map. If that makes sense. I don't know if I explained it very well, but hopefully you understood what I meant. Weird looking shade you're playing. Yeah. I've turned into a Karen. Reported and moved on, never had any issue with this sort of thing. Ah, okay, that's good to hear. That's just a one-trick pony. You have like a shade and handmaiden in one package, right? I mean, yes, but also no, right? Because the cooldown of your ulti is not the same as a handmaiden. So we can both agree that it's fucking awesome. It's it's definitely fucking awesome, but it's not really viable. As much as I want to love it.
Nose up. We're easy picking in the dark.
But like in quick play, no problem. If that's the build you want to do, go right ahead. Don't let anything stop you from doing that. You should play something you enjoy, and that's fun. Wow, that was a horrible shot. What the hell is wrong with my aim right now? You see, for that reason as well, you need to be good at swapping, because you'll have to do that a lot on this hero. Because your best tool for clearing hordes, if they're sort of lined up for it, is your bow. But that doesn't really work if they're up close, right? Whoops.
I know that sound. It's a rattling gun.
Preferably you want to be using your bow as much as possible and your melee as little as possible. But you do need to, you know, survive, right? So that's sort of finding that balance is the key to...
Help, is this the time, really? There's an assassin close by.
Seems like pubs are better than Legend. Yeah, they are. They are. They're way more consistent. But like, if you can do Legend, you can also do Kata, I would say. Or is it like in terms of power that you haven't unlocked it yet? Then I probably would wait a bit.
There's work powder on the wind. A gunner is cruise.
Gas attack! What now? Gas! Where?
You should never run out of ammo on this guy if you're playing it somewhat reasonable. Without books times easier than Legend with. I disagree, Ray. Which is fair enough. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I disagree. I think Legend, even with full books, is way easier than Kata.
Plague monks, the worst of their kind.
In darkness.
Oops. I mean, it sort of also depends on what hero you're playing, of course. Where you might struggle the most. But I think if we don't factor in teammates, if we just go by what is actually hardest to do, then I think definitely Kata is especially for certain maps. It depends on some maps. You might be right that on the easy maps it will sort of become harder on Legend in that sense, but on the hard maps, on the hard maps it's definitely harder on Kata than in my opinion, that is. Then you are free to disagree. But like, I can see your point. Don't get me wrong. I get what you're saying. Yeah, if you're playing odd hours, then it can sometimes be hard to find a Kata team. If you're like playing at really late or early, depending on how you look at it. I think it's much bigger impact than difficulty shift. Again, I see what you're saying, but and again, in some instances you might be right. Like for example, I would say on Skittergate you're probably right. Both the Grims are in the beginning. If you're playing a Shade, then it's a really hard boss to survive with that little HP. So on Skittergate, for example, I would say you're right. That's easier on Kata than with full books. At least in some situations. But on Engines of War, I would disagree. On Convocation, I would disagree. On Blight Reaper, I would also disagree. But there are plenty maps where it would probably hold true what you're saying. Yeah, a lot of elf players like to farm green circles. That is the truth. But bear with them, they don't know any better. Green circles, that's all they've ever known. Okay, that's the thing. That's why I told you not to start up playing the elf, right? Because if all you've ever known was green circles, then you think you're good at the game, way better than you actually are. And then every time you don't get green circles, you now assume you didn't do well. And then you end up in a vicious cycle where you think you have to have all the damage circles, green circles and specials and everything. Otherwise you were a failure. And that is the problem of the elf psychology. Into more salads than salty numbers. Yeah, but I think it's also different. You also, I think one thing people forget, like for a salad, for example, a salad who's rushing, right? Who's playing fast. That's not the same as an elf doing it, because a salad, to be optimal, has to do that. Because if he's too slow, he runs out of temporary HP. And then he's risking like dying, activating his passive, and then dying. And sort of, it can actually be. I sometimes struggle really hard with Zealot in quick play because no one else will take any consideration to my HP, right? So let's say, so people will like if you have the talent, so you get extra temporary HP, and from kills, right? That means there's one Chaos Warrior, and I'm pretty much full HP, baby, right? And then the Shade will will ulti one Chaos Warrior I was trying to kill. Then the Grail Knight will ulti the other Chaos Warrior I was trying to kill. Then the Shade, the Elf will start pre-shooting with the longbow all the Storm Vermins that are in front of us. And like, you get what I'm going at, right? And before you know it, I'm not saying it's all the time, but like there will be parts throughout a map where I'm like, have to engage a fight with 1 HP, right? Multiple times. and sometimes it goes badly because like no one is thinking about giving you one last hit, right? That's an issue also that I think a lot of people forget to think about, the temporary HP of others. Sometimes it's not, you can literally be killing your teammate by killing everything as an elf sometimes. It's like if someone has kills for temp HP and you're longbow headshotting every single storm vermin before they have a chance, what the fuck are they gonna do if there's no healing, right? I think most people go for the regen despite having a zealot. Yeah, Waystalker and now also Greyline, right? So it's a lot more common now.
This wound needs binding, Grimgate.
Ah, that's nice. I like that and stuff.
The shadows hide me.
2 minutes, Matt.
Let's head to the portal. No more trouble.
120 seconds. So like that might sound like it doesn't sound too bad, right? But let's say I start out trying to take damage. I try to take damage, but my team keeps killing the minions that I'm trying to take damage from safely. So I end up having to take damage not safely, and I get punched down to 1 HP. My passive activates. Okay, now I'm at the HP I want to be at, but my passive is no longer active for the next 2 minutes. That's where the shade is already way ahead, and like I have no chance to build up that temp HP now, because I can't physically get to a minion with my melee attack and kill it. And that's how you end up having a really awkward situation where the seller just dies in the early game for no reason, really. Other than, yeah, people not caring. Oh, someone wrote something before. New group. I mean, but I would say I'm actually kind of torn between, on Zealot specifically, I'm actually kind of split between the temp HP thing, because when you're doing high tier stuff, kill is better, like for sure. Like if you're doing hard stuff, you know, where there are plenty of elites, like if you're doing Onslaught, absolutely 100%. If you're doing Weaves, absolutely 100%. If you're doing Fortunes of War, absolutely 100%. But again, because it's dependent on last hit, I find in quick play, if I'm playing with randoms, and you have someone rushing, then sometimes I'll just be like, there are no elites to kill. Like they'll be, and like half the group will be too slow for me to move fast enough for the temp HP not to degenerate, whilst the elf is so fast, shooting with longbow every single elite, that it's very hard to sustain your health. So sometimes I actually grab this one for quick play, just because it's better for hordes and like they're gonna get to you no matter what. It's just less impactful, but it's more consistent, I guess, in quick play. Anyways, let's see here. We'll do the weekly again. Hurry up in here, Miss Salsor. Hurry up before.
Good evening.
Yeah, exactly, Yondelheim Sand. That's exactly my point. Where it's like, it'd be nice if people were a little bit more considerate. Again, you don't have to, as a Shade or Grey Knight, you don't have to ulti every single Chaos Warrior just because your ulti isn't on cooldown. It's like, in fact, if you're a Shade, chances are you shouldn't. Because killing a single Chaos Warrior is not very hard. So chances you're actually most likely wasting it if there's just one Chaos Warrior there and a bit of trash. Then it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll do it myself from time to time. It's not like, it's never okay, but you shouldn't just do it just because there's a Chaos Warrior, right? We all want to kill the Chaos Warrior, and it's satisfying. We all know it, right? You want to get that dopamine by like using your ulti and be like, ah, dead Chaos Warrior. But you don't have to every single time. 69 viewers. Oh, 69 viewers. No, one person left. 68. Why would you do that? Why would you leave on 69 viewers? Someone bring a friend this instant. I demand to have 69 viewers. Anyone else who wants to join? Now's the time. Yes. If you're playing the Mist build, then yes. But then you're not also not necessarily last hitting the Chaos Warrior, right? Because then it's just a crit. A crit doesn't one-shot a Chaos Warrior. But if you're using the high DPS one, I like it. I like science, psychology included. I would give lecture right now, but my throat hurt already. Yeah, give it a shot. Otherwise, we can do like maybe a double Emperor Legend Deed if someone has one of those lying around. Haha, damn Smarty. You're on daddy time. Well, 47 Ronin Gaming. That's a valid reason.
That's right, take your time. That's what our enemies is.
Well, hello there, Wiener Pearson. Nice to meet such a great sir of the internet. Ah. Damn it. It's me, Mr. Throwing Axe. Why do I think that guy Yo Mama is a troll? You know what I mean? Why do I have a feeling he's gonna troll? It has nothing to do with his ping being 300, his name being Yo Mama, and the first thing he's saying being, it's me, Mr. Throwing Axe. Wiener is it Pearson? No, Wiener Person. Yeah, Wiener Person. Yo Mama. Yo Mama, is that you, Wiener Person? Wiener Person, are you your mama?
Take your time. Not like the right one's burning.
We'll give it a shot. Which one should we get? That's the question. I will get that one because we have...
Gotta say, Gruber, you're holding up well. The others have been off since you got back from Castle Dragonfeld.
Here, probably don't have my fortitude
Frank
today.
Zoo.
can't hold it against a mine.
No, my in-game name is nice guy.
We're going a
Ah,
little
okay, fair enough.
outside of what was right this time. It appears there is a puzzle piece hiding in the
Well,
graveyard.
nice to know you, nice guy.
Something undead.
I would love to control your lobby though.
No, no.
You're more than welcome to sometime, my friend.
Try not to worry.
Come troll on the Discord server.
You'll
That's
be
linked in the
busy finding
description.
the source of the Skaven
That place is essentially just one big meme. That's what it is. It's just one big meme. Everything is a meme on our server, and I mean everything. The ranks are memes. The voice channel names are memes. Everything is a meme. Okay. I don't think there's a date yet. I know Moop Shark said something. I don't hold him up on the. No, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. We know nothing. It's like sometime between March and October is probably good. Chaos Wastes is gonna be sometime between March and October, as I understood it, or was it November? I don't remember. So it's possibly already in March, but it's also possibly not until November.
Brewing should be reserved for ale.
Trust me, we have the memest memes.
Be on guard.
No headphones?
The rat can desecrate everything they touch.
Oh, we're let's kill it. Let's die. I can't play this right now. It's too much focus. I forgot we forgot to requeue. Who can survive the longest? I guess actually Cooper. How the? Oh, he stayed closer to the center. Motherfucker. Yeah, this year. I'll warn you, I haven't played Kata yet. Yeah, Smarty, feel free to join. Like, we can set up, so I've actually been wanting to do another Onslaught video soon. Commentary video. So let's get Gutsy and Tesco, or Beans, or like, let's do that one of the coming days. I won't promise tomorrow, but like, I would assume tomorrow, assuming I get sleep today, then I'm down tomorrow to do that. Joined DC yesterday and I was like, where the fuck am I? Yeah, Stefan Martini, I know, it starts out looking cancer, but once you get used to it, I can never look at the other server again the same.
The shadow magic protecting works better at night.
We still need, at some point I'll have to pay for some like bot system that can distribute ranks. So right now it's just me and the mods being like, hey, I like you, you're a good guy. And then we promote people like, hey, this guy, I've seen him type 4 times. That's good enough. 1 rank up. That's how the ranking system works. It's like, oh, this guy, he's here a lot. 2 rank up.
These efforts have left his camp a tad bit empty. So I suggest we grab the opportunity to pay him a visit before he and his army.
Yeah, Resident, they did say that. Like, again, I'm only basing this off speculate, like what I just said in terms of from March till November. That was sorta something Moop Shark sort of said, but sorta not really. It's hard to explain. So don't hold me up on it, because it's not certain at all. But that's sort of the understanding I arrived at. But it's not guaranteed. So like there's no promises here. It is a mixture of kiwi, which is my favorite, and I don't know what's that called. What's the English word for? Don't even remember what the English word is for that. You know those sort of apple-looking things, but like instead they're filled with small apples that like skip a little bit. What are they called? I know the word, I just can't remember. Pomegranate. That's what it was called. It's literally called a grenade apple in Danish.
Not so much.
That's literally, if you translate directly, it's called a grenade apple. Oh, I should probably take damage. Oh no, maybe not. Everyone's dead. Maybe I should just focus on the game for a moment. Pomegranate? Yeah, exactly. So kiwi and pomegranate. Ah, it's fine, mate. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. Dwarf. That replaces bombs with pumpkins. Oh yeah, that would be epic. That would be epic. That was just to aggro the minions, in case anyone was wondering why I shot that minion. I really should take some damage here, but anyway. No, almost. Need to take 5 more damage, goddammit. Oh no, I got stuck there, fuck. That was so bad played.
Sigma, guide me to my Cooperative. Mind the shielded one.
Couldn't get through. Ah, fuck. I wanted to counter the assassin there, but I got stuck. Fuck. We'll do one more. That wasn't a proper attempt. Well, thanks for joining, Stefan Martinek. Much appreciated. You're right, Damon. It's not. We did that. We did that earlier. Sorry, I haven't changed the title. Apologies. I'm sorry. Maulers love you. Yeah. Nice. Oh no, demonetization. Oh no. Like, could you imagine? Okay, guys, imagine. Sorry, I'm gonna go on a rant now. Imagine I was streaming on Twitch. I'm looking at someone's Steam profile. I do like this. Imagine getting banned from your livelihood. How could I know that that was there? I couldn't. That is literally reason on Twitch that you have to delete the bot and you have to pray that no one finds out, right? I mean, my time zone is CET +1. No, it's Greenwich Mean Time +1. So like it's 1 o'clock here. Actually, let's do a Witch Hunter Captain run. It's probably for the best. I feel like playing Bounty Hunter, but can't really carry in the same way. Only if you have been Shade Maiden, you would still be alive. Yeah, but unfortunately we already have someone on the elf. Otherwise I would gladly do it. Go.
At Castle Drakenfell. Agreed.
The Shade Maiden.
There are packs sworn everywhere right now, and if it wasn't for Fort Braxenbrooker,
Shade Maiden cannot die.
I'd suggest you get out there and make sure Fort Braxenbrooker holds. Avoid the siege lines by taking a secret path down by the river.
Yeah, Rapier is just so good, so good.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Like I think it's so pathetic that Twitch that they removed the PogChamp. That infuriates the living shit out of me. Not because I can't. I never used the emote myself. That's not why I'm mad. But like literally, just a fuck finger to the whole community because of some tweets. I'm not agreeing with what the guy said or did. But those are two completely separate entities just because the guy happens to be the person who was, you know, making a weird face when a random picture was taken. That doesn't associate Twitch, the platform, with every single thing and opinion that that guy holds. Like, it's so dumb. So dumb. No one even knew who he was. Like, who the fuck actually knew who the PogChamp dude was until they removed PogChamp and told us that it was that dude. How many fucking people on the platform do you think actually knew who that was? Maybe like 0.1%? Maybe 0.1%, like 0.1%? Something like that, at best? Like, and of those people, how many people do you think made the logical conclusion that just because his face is on this emote, that means every person using the emote holds those views or something? I don't know what their logic was because it doesn't make sense, but it's so stupid. So let's just ruin it for everybody because we're too insecure about ourselves and too dumb, quite frankly, to be able to see that those two things have nothing to do with one another. Okay, I need to focus. That was my fault. And they add some actual racist dude after that. I don't know what they've added after that. I just know that trying to replace something like the project, that's just dumb. That's just dumb. Leave it where it is. You can't replace something iconic. That's why it's iconic. Like, how are you gonna like? You can't replace Kappa. You can't do that. You can't enforce that. You know, like no one knew Kappa or PogChamp would become what they are. They have a life. They've taken on a life of their own. Like stuff like that happens organically. You can't just go in and be like, let's make a new emote and call it PogChamp and then that's the same. No, it's not the same. It will never be the same. Like that's just the fact. It's how are you gonna replace something iconic? You can't. It just happened. Like it's probably gonna be shit. Everyone's just gonna hate on that emote because it's just the emote that's not PogChamp. You know what I mean? Like however much effort they put into that emote, I guarantee you 100% people are gonna hate it. No matter what. People are just gonna be like, fuck that, because it's not PogChamp. Like, it's so stupid. And then they just punish the whole community because one guy who's not even associated with the company, he doesn't work for you anymore. It's just his face that happens to be on this tiny emote that people like to use in special moments on Twitch, right? It's so dumb that it's almost hard to articulate just how dumb it really is. Like, it's really just dumb. I don't get it. Yeah, but they removed it off their own platform, right off of Twitch. And it's part of Twitch culture. It's an emote. So like it's essentially it's a facial expression. So it's a really popular facial expression emote on Twitch that happens to be a person. So it was a person in a picture that was cut out to be the emote, right? At some random moment where he yeah. We just beat this map. Jump off cliff. We just played this map. So it's just an emote. And that's what pisses me off so much. It's like you don't have to associate. Like you don't have to make that line between the two things. They're separate things. Like even if the person. How do you put it? Like an emote like that, you can't correlate the person whose face is on the emote to the actual emote. Like that emote has taken on a life of its own. It has become so much more, being used in so many, special moments on Twitch. It was part of Twitch culture. Like it might sound like a stupid word. Again, I don't want to make it more than it is. It's just an emote. It's nothing more. And as I said, I don't even care personally because I never actually used it. I love the Kappa emote. If they removed the fucking Kappa emote, though, you could be goddamn sure I would be mad as well. But those two things aren't correlated. It's like, he doesn't even work for you. What's the problem? Literally no one knows. It's a tiny picture. No, how many people do you think were able to identify who the person was? And how many people do you think actually followed him on Twitter and social media because of it? Not a lot. Not a lot. Like, someone pinged Twitch on his tweet and asked for the emoji. Yeah, I know. But that's where you gotta have some fucking balls to tell people, no, that's dumb. But they're all so afraid. They're all so afraid of being marked as like, a racist or inconsiderate company that they end up just shitting even more on people by not like people are too sensitive, and if you give in to people that are too sensitive on the internet, at least let's put it that way, then the internet is an offensive fucking place, okay? Like you can't be worried about a guy making offensive tweets, face being an emote, while you're also promoting sexual content to 12-year-olds on your platform. Like, you just can't. It makes no sense. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? It makes no sense. No sense. Like, people have done the dumbest and the most offensive shit on Twitch without repercussions. But because of this dude's face being an emo, it's so dumb. I don't know what else to say. Get to kill, focus on your... Yeah, true that. That's a good suggestion, Matt. Are you gonna upload videos on Darktide? Yes, I am indeed. I'm gonna play the shit out of that game. Oh shit. That was a slow reaction. Okay. I'm just gonna focus on the game here for a moment. I said, and
Steel farm, mission investigate. Blade switch. It's all sighted as well.
Oops, should have dodged that. Where the fuck did the bus come from? General Authority, he's my favorite Saltspire player. Ah, the name sounds familiar. But again, I've played this game for a very long time, so it's not always that you remember the name of everyone. Who got straight porn onto YouTube and it didn't? Yeah, I saw that, heard of that. Please minorities when it actually doesn't matter since most close softcore porn. I want to see his first 10 hours of failed play in a montage. Like 5 to 10 minutes of it and follow up later after he gets good. Would we restart it here and now we're here? Yeah. That's that would be nice. I like that.
No regiments vanished without trace of our veterans. Help! Help! Oh, teeth, kill the gun, right?
Fuck, I was gonna go for it, but then that's Stormer. See if I can drag the Storm to me instead. I think it worked, so they could get out. See, big brain plays. So otherwise they could have gotten trapped there.
righteousness. You see that? See around? Reckon I can take it. It's nothing. Strange, that's all. Guys couldn't do it without you.
Hush! Can't you hear more coming?
Gotta check for loot.
Look out! Gas!
A potion stack.
Plague rats!
I need to heal. Show some patience.
Gas rats! Watch for the throw! Yeah, yeah. Get back! Incoming! Keep back! Slow the gears down! Someone cut short! Stay alive, Wolf!
Back off. We can't move forward to a good position, so back off, up the mountain. Or hill.
Hold your breath! I'll blow it here! Wherever I want!
Good job.
Take out the fire thrower! Look out! Rattling gun! Foul machinery is no match for Imperial steel!
Look out! Watch out! Surely it's no faster than your breath, one-eye.
Be careful! Gas rat!
Another mate like all. Oh, such vileness.
Keep back! Assassin! Eyes open for Frankie Blaze tonight! Gas rat!
Duck away! Black fire!
Not bad for a fellow with one eye! Sigma guide my stripes! Not a good idea! Franco needs to die, Dory! Potion, let me beggar.
Impressive production! So wipe out spectral from your life.
Fuck. I hate gunners. No. I'm so bad. All because of one gunner that I had to take the bad route because I didn't have any ammo and there was no ammo for so long. And I had to get to the ammo before all the specials started coming. But I'm also getting pretty tired, if I'm being honest. But I hope you guys enjoyed the stream today. I can end it out by watching a video or something. And Vermintide. It was only meant to be a short stream today, because as I said, I've been working all day today, and pretty much, other than 6 hours of sleep, I've pretty much been working 72 hours. And my voice is just completely. It's the worst. So I talk. Wait, I like to talk. If you haven't noticed. Sometimes I talk too much, and then I make a recording, and then I talk, and then I make a recording, and then I stream, and now voice hurt. See how close are we? So close. So close. You're more than welcome. Welcome, Soul Sword. I'm sorry that didn't go any better. But as mentioned, I'm feeling kind of wrecked, if I'm being honest. At a certain point, it's like it's hard to focus on both the streaming and the playing at the same time. But thank you so much for joining, man. You work at the Pilser Factory? Exactly, Felix. That's exactly where I work. At the sausage factory. And thank you so much, everyone, for joining me today, man. I appreciate it. Didn't even do anything special today. I think we were up on like 80 viewers. So, which is a lot for me, at least. So thank you so much for that, guys. Anything in particular? Let's see. Do we have... Oh, yeah. Okay, I have an idea. Although... that would demonetize the whole stream, goddammit. I was thinking about doing like literally one of the very first videos I made. The first video that got over 1,000 views. Oh, it's like even older than that. Wait, data artist oldest. This one. I'm gonna have to turn the music off. You're gonna have to trust me that there's funny music, okay? I think when I made this video, my channel had like maybe 300 views combined, right? Combined. Do you have a regular schedule? No, I don't. I stream when I feel like it, essentially. Because like streaming for me is very mentally demanding, again, because I can't abstract completely from the fact that I'm on a camera at any given time. So mentally, I'm not I don't get me wrong, I enjoy streaming, but I don't relax while I'm streaming, if that makes sense. Because I'm an introvert. Again, at the end of the day, I mean, I'm a very outgoing introvert, but I'm nonetheless an introvert. So after a certain amount of time, it's sort of mentally draining for me. So also for that reason, I don't have a schedule, because I just generally suck at schedules. I'm at schedules. I don't know. There's a reason I make YouTube videos for a living, and it's primarily because me and schedules and fixed like orderly times don't work well together. It's probably because my mom is like hyper order structured, so I guess I went the opposite direction. So it's like, yeah, I try to stream once a week to twice a week. But I haven't got that done in the past week, I know. But I try to do like once or twice a week. And now I forgot to watch my own video. It's not that funny without music either. It's just the most amazing survival, like, yeah. Like, the amount of times I survived due to luck here was just incredible. Like, we're talking here, okay. Okay, wait. It's hard to see, right? But let's analyze here. Let's analyze, okay? There's a strangler right here. I'm pretty fucked, I would say, right? Completely lucky that it doesn't grab me. Okay. already here I feel pretty fucked. Watch what happens here on my right side. Look, there's a strangler there. Right there. But it gets shot by one of the bullets from the gunner and dies. Thus doesn't grab me. Okay, let's keep watching. Right here. Are you ready? Watch, there's an assassin. See that assassin right there? How lucky. It could have bounced, but because there's a little ledge here, it was stuck right there. Okay, let's keep watching here. Right there, the assassin gets shot in the face. I never touched the assassin. The assassin dies right there. Oh no, that's the next one. Sorry, that's the next assassin. There's here you have another. Whoops, you see that assassin right there? That died. That assassin, which jumped me, and right before it hit my face, it got shot by the gunner. Like, it was just the amount of luck. When I got to the elevator, I was like, what the fuck? Just how am I alive? Because I legitimately didn't understand what that assassin that just died in my face for no reason apparently, but it was of course because it got shot by the gunner. It was just one amazing amount of luck after another. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for keeping me company. Have you tried? No, I have not, Joe. I haven't tried it on the console personally, but I'd love to try it sometime. I think you were by 90, 96. Ooh, almost 100. We're aiming for 100 next time. But thank you so much for joining, everyone.